So here I have my big box of fiber fill. I got it from Amazon and I'm going to try and open it. It's a 10-pound box. I paid like 30 something dollars. Last week Joanne had some on sale. It was very expensive. This thing, when you open it, guys, I wish I could keep it the same way. Trying to pause it so I can't use both hands. I need to use, this is my big box of fiber fill. So you could see it started to, look at it, it's raising up slowly. If I open that bag, it's gonna puff up so much. So today is the first day I'm going to use it, and today is November the 15th. So I need to open it to get some of that polyfill out. But you know what? I usually cut it, but I'm not gonna cut it because it's gonna spill all over. So let me see if I could show you. There it goes. See how I wasn't able to open it out without cutting it, so I had to cut it. So that's my polyfill, guys. See how it puff up? This is some good polyfill, and it is polyfill premium polyester fiber filling, and this is a 10-pound box. So I'm going to start using it today, and I'm going to see how long it's going to last me. This is my first time, I'm going to see how long it's going to last me. All right. Hello guys, and welcome to Classy Handmade. So today is Wednesday the 15th, and how are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing well. So my name is Shonda, and I live in Peoria, Arizona, and guys, it is starting to get so nice. It's getting nice. So what I have for you today, I have some stuff to show you, some things that I work up over I would say what I made, I think it's in a week or 2 weeks. Guys, the times go by so fast. Sometimes you don't even realize, sorry guys. You don't even realize that the time, So let me show you some of my stuff. I have a lovely free pattern, and I'll show you that first. It's not complete. And why it's not complete, guys? Because I ran out of yarn. So I have to find something, and I also have to make this little cat. Is it a cat? Yeah, it is a cat. You have to get her scarf, have to get her shoes or boots and so on. So this is a free pattern, and I was watching Cassandra of Craftable Ever After, and she showed this pattern, guys. As soon as she said it was free, which I did. I think I saw it on Instagram or somewhere, and I said she don't really give pattern for free, and this quality of pattern, because and this pattern is by Jan Schenkel. Is that her? What is that pattern? What is, oh boy? Okay, yeah. Is it Schenkel? Pick a bow. Anyhow, guys, I'll put it across the screen because it seems like I can't remember who exactly. Anyhow, I got this pattern for free. I'll link it in the description box below. So, I got it from Obi website, and it's about 5 patterns she released for free. So I start making this one immediately as I saw it on Cassandra's channel. So I had some, and I think this is cotton, a ball of this yarn, and I grab it right away and it worked up perfectly. But guess what? It's not enough to make the tail. So I've decided that I will make the tail in some kind of fun fur yarn so it wouldn't look so strange. And then I have to make it also come with a hat. I'll insert a picture somewhere here so you can see how it's supposed to look. Or if you would like to see the complete project, I will link Cassandra's channel in the description box below. So this is my kitty cat. I made her shirt in, like, I'm trying to do little Christmas colors. So that's one. I also made these potatoes. And this potato is from home, guys. I am not prepared today. The potato, let me get that for you. You know what? I'm not gonna disrupt it. These potato reindeer, I'll link the designer name across the screen when I'm editing. And I made 3. This is one of the scarf. And also I saw this on Cassandra. The first person I saw made it is Cassandra too. She made some of these, or one of them. So these are my potato reindeer. And I made them with some honey bunny yarn I had. Guys, what? Look at this. How do you get, is there, if you have any idea how to get rid of flying stuffing, I don't know how my stuffing keeps flying out from my project, especially when you have to stitch on details. They keep pulling out and then I gotta keep pulling it out, and then again I ran out of yarn. I wasn't able to give them the little, they're supposed to get 2 bucks. The thing is, I didn't pay much attention to the pattern. I just keep crocheting, and after you finish making the entire body, you're supposed to make about a little arm and stitch it on. But that little arm I could have stitched on, make some bobble stitch, and just anyhow. So this is a potato. The potato don't have an arm. So this is my yarn. See, I have to kind of do something to make all those fuzzy things come out. It comes out because when I stitch these little stripes, they keep poking out. So these are my 3 potato reindeer. My next pattern is this. I made this little kitty cat. I made this kitty cat before, but I think it's Lulu the kitty, but I never put on. So you see, I use some tool that I have. I still have more of this tool, and I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby in white, and this is impeccable pink, I think. Then it's supposed to have buttons, but because it's for a baby, I didn't want to put buttons, so I put some French knots. So this is how it looks. She can sit down. Then I blushed it. I put some stitching for the cheeks according to the designer. I'm very proud of myself with my eyes, because normally I don't get the sleepy eyes properly, but this time I did get her, you know, the sleepy eyes was good. Sorry. The sleepy eyes was good, so I'm proud of that one. So that's another make for my market. All these patterns, I will put them across the screen, the name of the designer across the screen. What I can link, I will link in the description box below. Here is another pattern, and this pattern I got it from Etsy. It's come with rabbit, the dog, and the bear. I made the dog before, and this is the bear. I think they have safety eyes, but I embroider the eyes. I will link all the pattern here, a picture of it so you can see. The pattern come with a little pants, but I make it an overall. It did not come with this, like a little shirt. It just came with a little pants. So I decided to just put the blue to make like if it have on a shirt. So this is it. I blush the cheeks. I'm loving blushing. It looks so cute when you blush it. Look. So this is my daughter. She said, Mom, it's so cute. Mom, it's so cute. And it is cute. If I had time. Like I tell you guys, I don't like making one. I can't sit down and make. I made this one, I'll move on to something else. Not to say I won't go back and make it some other time. But just to sit down and make the same pattern over and over again at the same time, no. I have to move on to something new. So that's my bear, and I'll link it in the description box below, and I also put the name, a picture, so you can see what it looks like. Also, this is another pattern from Etsy. It's the reindeer pattern. Last year I made some of these, and I got them sold at the market. This time I only made this one. I got one that I made last year. I'll show you that because I was telling you about it, how I messed up the sweater. So let me get that one. So here you go. See the difference? One of the sweater, this the sweater was supposed to come down lower like how this one is, but it's the same pattern, but it's just me crocheting and probably watching something and forget, and you know, until when I done make it and compare it to the other one I had. So I used for this yarn from Michael's impeccable yarn. If I could find the ball, I'll tell you. But guys, it's this yarn. So this is my reindeer. This pattern work up. It's look very detailed, but it works up very fast. You could make one of these in a day. Depends on how much time you have to crochet, but they really do work up fast. So those are my reindeer. The next thing I have made some chicken. I know I saw a lot of chicken going around. I did not buy the pattern, and I just freestyle these chicken. Pattern, just free flow, like Paris said, free flow. So I made, guys, the last market I made 3 chickens, and the last market 2 of my chickens sold. So I decided I'm going to make some more, and I bought this yarn. I think it's slim yarn, the tweed one, and I just make black and white chickens. So I made these 2, and then I had a little bit left. And look, I put this little thing, you know, sometimes those chicken like a rooster got those little red thing hanging here, but it won't stay down. So I made this little chicken. This one I didn't put safety eyes, I just embroidered. So this is how I made my chicken. I give it looked different from all the rest. So you see this one look like, and then this one have a little, I do a couple more rows to make the head come up like this. So this was supposed to be the waddle, that's what you call it, but it won't stay down, so I probably end up taking it out. So this chicken. So I got 3 matter of fact, I have another black and white chicken somewhere. So I probably take that to the market. So, and this is my last finish project. And it is my gingerbread man. So I just finished a tutorial for this gingerbread man. If you would like to make some of them for the if you're doing market, these are very easy Christmas. And I did not crochet like you see. I crocheted a bow tie for this one, but this one I just used some of my red velvet, some red blanket yarn, and just tied it around his neck like that. So this is what it looks like. And what I did, I embroider, make some ear strands instead of giving him the drip like this one. So this is going to the market with me. So the last time I made 3 and I sold 1, so I have 2. I have 3 men and a woman. So I probably make another woman, but you know, I sold 1 of these already. So I think, so I've been selling these bees. Normally I have bee keychains and I have just regular bees. So I had a little piece of the black and white yarn that I made a chicken with, and I have a big ball of blanket red yarn that I bought from Joann's. So I have decided that I will make some bees, because these bees, I just make them like this. I freehand it and I sell 1 for 6 or 2 for 10, and most time people will buy just 2. These take me about, I would say, 10 minutes to make. The most, I would say, about 10 minutes. So this is it. Well, the body, I didn't do the wings yet. So I would say at least with the wings and so about 20 minutes or less. I have to time myself, but they're very quick. So I made 2 because that's all the yarn I had, the black and white yarn I have left. So I'm just going to make the wings and put on a little face and so on. So I have this in a little bin that I, put things in. What else do I have to show you? So my next project, I'm working on a project. So let me get that. So I bought this yarn from Joann's. I was there. And it is succulents, mini succulents. Succulents. I think that's what it said. And it is Burnett Baby blanket. So this is what it is, and this is what the yarn is. So I have this yarn. First I said I was going to make like a lovey or something. So I decided, I was looking, so I don't feel like making a lovey. I was going to make a lovey, and then I was going to make a dinosaur. But then if I make the dinosaur, I need the color of these colors to, do the spikes and so. So I test a pattern for Cassandra called the Rainbow Bear. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to make a big rainbow bear. So so far, this is what it looks like. I am going to do the head, or I'm going to make the arms next. Because you know what? I'll tell you something. I was showing you just now the potato. I find when you stuff your things already and you sewing on thing on it, it tends sometimes to pull out the stuffing. So I'm going to do the arms, seeing as the top is open, and I'm going to see if I could sew it without pulling the stuffing out. And then I'm going to if I'm not able to come back and show you, I'm not going to say goodbye now. I'm just going to see if I can finish this up, and then I'm going to come back and show you, and then we will end the video, and depends whatever else I make, I'll come back and show you. So stay tuned to see my finished rainbow bear. Guys, and welcome to Classy Handmade. How are you all doing today? So this video today it's Saturday, guys, and I'm here to show you some things that I've finished. In my previous video, probably come out about today or so, I recorded since Wednesday, and I was showing some stuff I was making, and I ran out of yarn, so I'm here to show you that I have finished it and some other things that I've made. So hello, welcome, and this is Classy Handmade. My name is Shondell, and I am here to show you my finished project. So let's get started where I left off. So when I left off, I was making a bear from Cassandra of Craftable Ever After, and this is a pattern, a bear pattern, of course, and it is the rainbow bear. So I have decided to try it in the rainbow, so I finish it and I'm here to show you what it looks like. Guys, this is a big one, so here it is. And this pattern, I was a tester for her pattern, and I tested, so I have the pattern. So this is the rainbow bear. I can't even hold, and I made it with the blanket yarn, and is the mini succulent, and this is what it looks like. It even got its little tail. I didn't forget to give him this tail this time. The only thing I didn't do for this bear, on the pattern she have a heart on them, and I think she also have a scarf. I did not. The kid said it's busy enough, but what I did do, I did embroider the eyes. So I put embroider eyes. So this will be very safe for a baby. So this is my finished rainbow bear. I'm going to put it back here so you can look at us while we chat. So guys, we had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had a lot of guests and lots of food and a lot of fun time together. It was a blessing, of course. So how did you spend your Thanksgiving? Did you go away? Did you have family over? And what did you do? Lots of food. Did you cook? Well, this year I made some roti and curry chicken and some peas and rice, and my aunt and uncle, they make the turkey and mac and cheese. And so we had a lot of, you know, traditional, we didn't have a lot of the traditional Thanksgiving American food, but we had a good time. We had our turkey, we had ham, and so on. So guys, thank you if you're watching. Thank you for joining me here today. So I'm going to show you some finished items that I have finished, and I have some yarn, but I will do a separate video for that. So I'm going to show you the things that I have made. So I finished my Lenny the cat, but the only thing I didn't do, and this is a free pattern on the Hobie website, and the pattern is by Jan Schenkel, the person that wrote the Pick-a-Pal book, and this is a free pattern. So this kitty cat here, she put out 5 free pattern on the Hobie website. So if you're interested, you can, if I'm able to link it, I'll link it in the description box below. So this is my kitty cat. It was made with some cotton yarn and also acrylic yarn. So the gray was some cotton yarn that I have. I couldn't find the ball band, I just find it in my stash. And then this is Craft Smart yarn from Walmart, the yellow. The blue is I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby. And these burgundy color and so on is just a little bit of scrap I used to make the stripe top. So this scarf come off, and this is what it looks like. I also embroider the eyes so it will be safe for a small child. And most of my stuff that I'm making right now is for my craft market. So I will be taking these things to my craft market. Last week I was supposed to go to the craft market, but what happened, we had a lot of rain here in Arizona. We're glad for the rain. So we had a lot of rain and I did not go to the craft market because I didn't want my stuff to get wet. It rained, it poured heavily like around 5 o'clock. So I didn't go because I didn't want my stuff to get wet. And I think the rain stopped at around 8:30 or so. So that would have been too late because normally we go for 6 to set up and the market start by 8, or sometimes I get there at 6:30 or so. So I'm continuing to make stuff for my market. So that's my finished bear pattern, and that's a free pattern by Jan Schenkel. I have a bag here. So I was watching Cassandra and she said that she is going to have a giveaway. So I've decided to join the giveaway. So at the same time I was making this rainbow bear, and when she said bear, I said, great, I'm already making a bear. I could enter it. Then she said, your bear have to be Christmas themed. I said, you should have just said bear pattern. Anyhow, there's another pattern that Cassandra have, so I decided to, you know what, I'm going to do that one, and it's Patchy the bear. So this is my Christmas Patchy the bear, and this bear I will be entering it into Cassandra's giveaway, and it's also her pattern. I use Hobby Lobby yarn for this. I wonder if I could find the ball band. You know how I misplaced my ball band? A lot of times I can't get the string to pull from the middle, and then I end up taking out the ball band off of the wrapper out, the outer part, the wrapper off, and then I lost it. So, but this is a yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby when Hobby Lobby was having their clearance. I don't think I have the ball band. So let me see. I'm trying to see if I have the ball band here. This is it. Nature's Nook. Yes, I find it. And it is a Yarn Bee yarn. And this yarn is very soft. It's Woodland Spice. It's 180 yard, 165 meter. And at the time I paid $149 for this ball of yarn. Very nice, as you can see here. This is the second time. I think I have second ball of this yarn I'm using to make something. Cassandra pattern have the heart. This time I put a granny square on mine, as you can see here. And for the Christmas theme, I wanted, so I put the cream, I put the red, and I put the green for my Christmas. So I have to send her a picture of my little Patchy the bear. And you could also get this pattern, I think on Etsy. I bought this pattern on Etsy from Cassandra. I love this bear. I think I'm going to make another. This is the second time I'm making this bear. I made one and I took it to the craft market, but it was in velvet yarn. And I sold it this year, and I made it since last year. And one person passed and said, oh, that's so cute. And it was a man, and he brought his wife and she bought it. He told her, because he was telling me, he said, we were passing and I told my wife, I saw the cutest little bear, come and see it. And she came and they saw it and they bought it. So I made another one. This one is much smaller and I like it. But this one have safety eyes. So this will be for a much older child. Maybe I will make another one, but I will embroider some eyes. So my next project, I made some snowmen. And this is my own pattern, my own pattern that I just free flow. So too. And this is the white yarn from Walmart. In the bottom of this ball here, there is a Christmas ball inside, because I had some Christmas ball. You know, sometimes you lose your Christmas ball, the top that come off and you can't hang it anymore. You can use that to put in your Christmas ornament, like this snowman right here. You can just put in the ball at the bottom. Or if you're just making this head, like I make this one here, this is just a head to hang. You're probably wondering, why is it there a green thing like a lip or a mouth? I was being funny, guys. So I made this and I said, oh, I'm going to put a leaf and it's gonna look like if somebody just found the carrot in the garden, forget to take the leaf off and just stick it on the snowman. So that's why you have a leaf. And this is my own pattern I made. I used the white yarn from Walmart, the white, what is that, Craft Smart yarn. It's like a, they say it's velvet, but this is not velvet, this is like a blanket yarn. And I have some shiny yarn, and then I have some Christmas yarn, and I put a row of Christmases. So I probably make some more of these, but I think I ran out of white, so that's why I didn't make any more. Then I made these. I bought the pattern from Etsy. I bought a pattern today. I saw it and I bought it. I paid $1.11. And is it the pop, like the pop mushroom? I said maybe this would be good for kids for the Christmas, you know. So I made 2 so far. It worked up so quick. I probably make some others like pink and blue and stuff like that. And I do have some mushy boy, but they're not the pop one. They are just the little. I was thinking, you know, my moosh pattern have the same pop head like this. It's just that it's not so pointed. So, and I did make my mushy baby with a pocket head like this, and I took it to the market and somebody bought it, and that's the only one I made. Next thing I made some other stuff. These are no pattern. The pattern for this sells on Etsy. I saw this with Cassandra made this, but I just free flow this one and I made this one too. So this is for me. I'm going to keep this. This is my ornament. I don't know if I'm going to make any more. My kids say I should put some arms on it. So I have those 2. Then I have these pattern that I bought from Etsy. But the thing about this pattern, I'm looking for something. I bought this pattern, but I think they probably are using a number 1 weight yarn or something, because I'm working it up in a number 4 weight yarn and it's too big. So here is one, and I'll probably pop a picture somewhere here so you can see what it's supposed to look like. This is a mushroom. It's not finished. It's supposed to have a snail, and here is supposed to have some embroidery or some buttons and stuff like that. This, I'll tell you guys, this take quite some time to make. This is like if you want to give somebody a special gift, because when you make this and you take it to the market, with all this work, you probably want like $20 for it. Nobody's gonna want to pay $20 for it. So this will probably be just for myself, or if I want to make something special for one of my friends, I'll make that. But other than that, I don't know if I will get $20 for this at the market, and it takes too much time. So that's my make. And I'm also making some cows, and this cow is my own pattern I come up with. And I know there are a lot of other cows out there, but this one I was just sitting here and I got this cream vintage blanket yarn that I bought, and I said I want to make a cow, but I don't want to buy a pattern. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the same way that I make my moosh pattern, but I'm going to use the body and I'm just going to come up with a head. So that's what I did. I crochet the snout, and I start from here with the color that I want for the snout, and then I crochet, increase, and make the head. The only thing is sewn on this cow is the ears and the horns. So this is what it looks like. Oh, and because I didn't think about putting on a spot, I crochet a spot, but I'm making another one. So I use for this, let me get the yarn so I could tell you what I use. So for this cow, I used blanket yarn, burning blanket yarn, and I used the color vintage white. So this is what it looks like. This is the color. And I used for the hoofs, I used baby sand. So this is what I use. I'm making another one, and I'm using the blue with the vintage white. So I'm using Bernard baby blanket. Tell you, when blanket yarn first came out, I think I tried it probably once, and I didn't like it because it was so stiff and hard. But I don't know if they changed the manufacturer or what, but the blanket yarn is much softer. And then I discovered Bernard baby blanket, and this is even softer. So I like this too. So I've been buying this, and I'll do a yarn haul video where I show you what I got from Joann's. So this color is baby blue. So I'm making another cow. So this is the cow I'm making. This time I just I crochet the spots in. So this is what it looks like. So far I made the legs. I'm going to work on the knot hoofs and the head I have to do. So I'm making it in blue. I'm thinking maybe I should have put another spot because you can barely see the spot at the side. I should have probably bring it down more to the front here. The next one I'm doing, I'm going to bring it down to the front here. So this is the thing is with this, the first one I used a number 6.5 hook. And this one I'm using a, oh boy, let me see, where is my hook? I didn't remember, guys. And I start crocheting with a 5.5 hook. So the stitch is coming out a little more dense. That's why you see the difference. So that's why you see the difference in the two. Look at the difference. This one is much smaller and more, the legs is not even, so this one is going to be smaller, and which is the same amount of stitches. So I don't want to lose it out, so I'm going to continue working on it, but I have to remember that I'm using a 6.5 hook for this. So guys, I think that's all. No, I have one more to show you. So this is a pattern that I bought last year too, and I didn't make anything from. And it's supposed to be, it's like 4 or 5 cups. There are penguin, a gingerbread, a deer, reindeer, and something else, let it snow or something. But when I started to crochet that pattern with a number 4 weight yarn, my yarn that I love to crochet with, it's so big, it's coming out as big as a teacup. So I just free flow this cup and just take the design and put it on this cup. Then what I did, I take the whipped cream or whatever it's supposed to be at the top, and just cut down the stitches follow it the way they said it to do, but just make it a little smaller. I'm thinking that those patterns that they're doing with those, and I will insert a picture somewhere here so you can see. I think what they're doing with that is that they are using maybe a number of very small weight yarn. So the pattern is coming out much smaller for, you know, for the ornaments and so on. So maybe I'll have to do that, because I have some yarn I bought from Obi quite a while, and it's the Rain King cotton 4/8 or 8/4, and it's a number one weight yarn, guys, but I know it will, I'm not feeling it. I start about 2 projects with that yarn and I just didn't finish it, so I don't know, maybe I wouldn't get to this pattern again this year, and I'll probably just work over on it over this next year, God's Spare Life. And so that's it for now, guys. What are you working on? Or are you preparing for Christmas? Are you already decorate for Christmas? I still have out my fall stuff. Maybe sometime next week I'll get to it and, you know, see, maybe start putting up my Christmas things. I love Christmas, so I love decorating for Christmas. I could turn the video camera around and show you over there. You can see I have a wreath. That's my fall wreath I made. So that's the only thing I have here. Outside I put some little decoration and so on. So that's my fall wreath over there. So yes, guys, I'm just crocheting some cows, making some cows. I probably make about 4. These cows work up quick, guys. So that's how it is. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching, and I hope you like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Until next time.